You're so creepy. So, let's press the second statement. Why were you camping there anyway? Okay, I guess I don't have the controller set up. I'm a research student at my university, taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Let's press further. Sir, could you please be more specific about your research? Objection. What does the witness's motives in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection. I'll say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Okay, let's press this. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. Objection. She already said that. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Irk. I saw two gents in a boat, okay? You clearly see the two men. Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? No. Wait a second, I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well. Of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look at for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Yeah, let's fix this. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright. Not meaningless babble. Von Karmer, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Hold it! Are you sure about that? Yes, I'm sure about holding it. Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. This hurt you. Objection. You objection. Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. Uh-oh. But, Your Honor, you keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick, Lotta's testimony is fishy. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what'll I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hold it. Who was that? It was me. Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. Highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. I don't think you could just do that. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea, treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No. No! Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ah, what's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. The name is Mr. Phoenix Wrong. Did you hear what Miss Hart said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order, 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 order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Lotta has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. Yay! But he's in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Oh god. Okay, very well, Maya Fey. You will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Guess we'll have to go down to the detention center to retrieve her. Now what do? We don't have Maya. Listen, Mr. Wright, I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. Better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. That last statement. I saw it as clear as day. Then day must be... What? Where is it? Like, how? What? Oh, that. Oops. Day is foggy, then you can clearly see. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart, finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. These photos I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So, this picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet, even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet, you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? Well, what? What? Mr. Wright has a point. Objection. That's why I told her not to say it in her testimony. Please. Yet, now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart? What? Did you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I couldn't, and I meant I could. And please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. Finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully constructed case. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right, it was a cold night and the fog was as thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked out with my binoculars. See? No problem. You may begin your cross-examination. Better be a good one. So we already lost one exclamation mark thing, so like I don't really want to play around in case I mess up, so not this one. Not this one. This one! Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? Ah! I've got doubts about your camera too. Is that really to take pictures of meteor showers? Camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. That's right. Is camera really relevant to this case? Line of questioning. There will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press about the camera? Press further! This is a make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little bit overboard there. Very well, Miss Hart. You'll testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I heard ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor. What? Okay. Press this. What made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, Har. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You're saying how it was that you could see Mr. Edgeworth? No unnecessary comments, please. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked at it with my binoculars. Nope. I want this statement again, and present Lotta's camera. Because objection. You're photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It's pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Mrs. Hart. Oof. But your challenged intellect kind of says that you may not know that. That's right. What are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she I think, yeah. Take that! Miss Hart? This is what you were trying to photograph. What's this, a newspaper article? 40. Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have proof. Let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. Just proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy. No, not that. That. Take that. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Dun dun dun! Camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gunfire on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see, I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used. To prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she said so succinctly, said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You're hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. I'm going to spot it.